99.9% pure 5-MeO DMT. I'll never want to revisit this level of horror again. Flailing around the bathroom, trashing it, choking, I'm screaming, I'm dying! I had to go through every single one of my family members and then end on my girlfriend at the time and experience every single one of them watching me die. After that, I couldn't stop experiencing empathy. And that's not something I really experienced very much before. Literally within the same month that this had happened, I had gone to a house party that I was invited to by friends. I found this person's parents' gun safe. I stole all of the guns out of the safe, and then I blamed it on somebody else, and I tried to sell the guns to some other person. That person backed out of the deal, and so then I had all these guns, and I didn't want them. So I took them back to the party, and I manipulated one of the people into thinking that somebody else had stolen them and that I was bringing them back. I came from being so narcissistic and psychopathic, this near-death experience in between taking such high doses of estrogen, just the element of empathy was like brought back into me. So I had like hardcore mental issues after that for a while, to an extreme, and I couldn't sleep because every single time I would fall asleep, I would be peaking in the most horrific part of the experience again. So I'm like at the point of nodding off, but every time you fall asleep, you're just like pure trauma, and you wake back up in terror. So then it became this like Nightmare on Elm Street style life where you're like trying to do everything to keep yourself from sleeping. Pounding coffee, I was walking around my neighborhood in the snow without shoes on, wearing shorts, just like trying to stay awake, before finally my roommate was like, I'm gonna shoot you up with heroin. And I was like, is it gonna make me stop having psychosis? And he was like, yeah, totally. And it didn't. That straight up led to 2 years of heroin addiction. From that moment, I just kept using heroin. That led to prison. And after prison was when all of the reflection from the psychedelic near-death experience, and then all of the things that happened after it, all that stuff I think really consolidated, and I was able to sort of level up in my ability to like be considerate for my impact on the world around me.